What is going on, people? Q here from Retro Q Gaming. We're still just starting up. Real quick before we get going, I want to just look at some of my unlocks here. I've been unlocking a bunch of extra stuff the last couple of days, and I just want to see what they are. It's pretty much all customization related stuff, but after that, we'll move on to Halo 2, continuing on back where we left off. Actually, you know what? I can't even be bothered just looking at all the different customizations. There's just so many of them across all the games. Like, look at all these, all the nameplates, all the everything. Yeah, screw that. I can't be bothered. So where were we? Halo 2. So we were on mission 6, the Arbiter. So we'll do that. We'll pick up where we left off. It'll all be good. So we just found out what the Arbiter was last time at the end of the previous one. Now it'll expand on it. We'll actually get to use them for the first time. If this game would ever load. Maybe that's something the Xbox One X will improve on. It'll improve the loading times, I hope. I'm not expecting it to do wonders for loading times. Just steady the frame rate and dynamic resolution on games, but that's about it.
And you are the blade. Be silent and swift, and we shall quell this heresy with...
And I can go invisible. Stealth camo for the win.
The storm has masked our approach.
Unfortunately, it's not as good as the stealth camo and all the other elites that you're fighting as Master Chief use it, but whatever. It's better than nothing. One thing that's really confusing about this level is you're still in the mindset to shoot any Covenant that you see.
Engage active camouflage.
So sometimes you start shooting at them just before it even...
Battle with the enemy.
Before you even see the green marker.
You may wish to do the same, officer. But take heed. Your armor system is not as new as ours.
Still looks good. Even, like, look at the door. Sure, it shows its age a little bit, but it still looks pretty decent. Just want to get my camo back before we go in. There he was. I'm a big carbine guy. I love precision weapons, so I'm definitely going to take one of these. Carbine is my jam when it comes to Covenant weapons. And they only added it in Halo 2 as well, so it's still pretty new. Most people, you know, it takes a little bit of getting used to it, but I've played so much Halo that at this point it's second nature to me. Hell, I even picked them on the regular in Halo 5. Oh, that's one of my buddies. Halo lunge. The infamous Halo. It's funny. Ever since Halo 2, the Halo lunge has been one of those just terms that has always stuck around and will always forever stick around. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically in certain games when you do melee attacks, some of them will make you like lunge forward It's usually considered the Halo lunge because of the shield. Not the shield, the energy sword in Halo 2. That's one of the intended mechanics with the sword in Halo 2. It gives you, because it's a melee only weapon, it gives you the better melee range.
Its grace exceeded its wrath.
Where is... Come on. Come back around. I won't hurt you. I'm just going to kill you. Oh, what was that quote from... I think it was a film or a game.
Warriors of the Sacred Range.
It's like, I'm not going to kill
Why
you.
have they sided with these heretics?
I'm just going to hurt you really, really bad. I can't remember what that's from. That's going to annoy me the rest of the stream now. What's behind me? Beauty of stealth. Solid Snake would be proud. Although I think I only have maybe one hit left on my sword. Whoa! Okay, let's get this guy with our last hit. Make it useful, make it count. I mean, how quick and easy you can kill a grunt. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Sentinel Beam. New weapons. I forgot about these. I think there's more up on the far side. Oh, that's a plasma grenade. Where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Ah, I think that's him shooting up the end. Oh, that's one of my boys. It must have been the guy they were shooting at up in the air. They're everywhere. It's so hard to tell which is which from a distance. Sometimes green markers don't come up. Although I know those invisible lads are mine. Oh, they're not. Look at them all. Jumping down all around me. Yeah, pretty much Nugget. You just got in at like the split second before the others. The other first would have been me because I viewed a stream back to make sure it's all going too well. I did put it in the title that it was returning to Halo 2, you know? Oh, that almost stuck me. I flew right by. Yeah, the enemies are a different color, but it's just in across the room because they're part of the different sect with the other elite leading them. It's just in the heat of battle. Oh, I don't even have. Do I have Welcome back, boy. Oh, thought he would have been dead. Needs more cargo ammo. Well, yeah, that's true, I suppose. You can play in classic mode. I don't mind. I'd rather play it just for the graphics. I mean, the point of this stream is I'm only playing it on normal just so I can breeze through the game and just like shoot the shit with stream chat and all, you know? It's not a like major completionist run or legendary run or anything stuff. And I'm also, in order to stream, I have to sit at like a really weird position because I like to talk to the stream chat. So I can't sit back and like play super serious. I always get notifications for... I don't know, I've never heard of getting subscriptions for stuff that you're not subscribed to. I barely get subscriptions for stuff I am subscribed to. And that includes stuff that I've specifically set to actually get notifications for. It's funny, Arbiter, that now that you say that, I was actually thinking of something smart to put in the title to basically reference that when I was setting the stream name. And I was just thinking, it's like, I have to figure out something that if Arbiter shows up, it will make more sense, and it'll be like a cool little inside joke that you won't find anywhere else. And then, of course, I just figure, wait a minute, you know, if he doesn't show up, it'll all be for nothing. Also, here is the terminal for this level. That's it there. Again, not going to pick up terminals, it's not a super completionist 100% run, but I'll point out stuff when we run by them. If we run by them. I don't remember where 100% of the stuff are, but if I do, I'll point them out. Okay, I think this one has carbine ammo. Oh no! No, reload! Oh yeah, it's normal. Never mind. Why am I panicking? Yeah, I was going to do it. Like I said, Arbiter, I was going to do it, but it wouldn't have made sense if you didn't show up and I didn't realize, you know, that you would 100% show up. And then other people would be coming in and be like, what the fuck is it up with the name of the stream and stuff. Oh, did that please tell me that didn't stick me? That flew right by my head. I actually would have started how to update your graphics card on your PC. Well, that's you have to, without going into super detail, you basically have to find out what connections you have on your motherboard, usually PCIe or PCI Express, buy an appropriate graphics card for that, and yeah, go from there. They really only fit in one way. I mean, there's no point in me explaining it here, because it's not as complicated as most people will try make it out to believe, but it's not the easiest thing in the world if you've never done it. I suggest checking out a bunch of tech channels on YouTube. There's actually like video tutorials and stuff like that as well to help you update your graphics card with like videos, and they actually show you how to do it and stuff, so check some of those out. This guy just hiding in here. And I'm accidentally shooting some of my own guys. No, the whole great journey is complete horseshit. Yeah, when you think about it, these so-called heretics that we're going to stop, they're the real ones. Like, they're the legit ones. They know what's up. Also, I do want to say as well, is I was actually planning on streaming this about 3 or 4 hours ago, and just as I was thinking, it's like, yeah, you know, I'm going to stream now in a few minutes and all that stuff, I'll get set up now in a couple of minutes. As I was about to do that, believe it or not, a YouTuber who I watch started streaming, so I was in there in his stream for the last couple of hours. And I can't really just like listen to him and stream in the background because I mod his chat as well. So I just said, fuck it, you know, I'll stream after he finishes. So he finished, and here I am. Oh, I need to get my health back. Oh no, they blew up delayed kill. I'm gonna swap out for a needler or something. What is killing me? Okay, get the shield. That's dual wheel needlers. Let's do this. This kills everything. You can just see him there. Just needles sticking out of him, watching him explode. That flying elite is behind me. Come on, watch him explode. Yeah, there he goes. Did I see another? I did another carbine. I'll take the carbine. I do need lots more ammo for the carbine, but I'll just use these in the meantime. Halo 4 is damage. Yeah, pretty much. The Halo 4 and Halo 5 needlers are ridiculous. They're mad overpowered. It's one of the things over the course of all the Halo games, especially now that 343 Industries, like 2 different developers have control of the Halo games. I mean, not just even that, but over the course of just even one developer. Like, look at the shotgun. They've changed the handgun multiple times over the course of the Bungie games. They've changed the shotgun over the course of the Bungie games. Halo 1 still is the best one. I'll say that all the time. It's just so weedy in this one. It still is a big clip, but it's just the shotgun in this one is just so. It doesn't have that oomph, the kick you want when you pull the trigger of a shotgun. He tried to punch me. Actually, there's ammo down there. Ammo was always a bit of an issue when it comes to Covenant weapons.
Deal with him, my brothers. I will defend the Oracle.
It's one of the reasons why I don't like Covenant weapons so much. Actually, I should be using my carbine for that. Yeah, I was thinking I saw another one there for a second. Let me see. It bothers me how everyone keeps saying that Master Chief. Oh, wait a minute. Where is? I'm being shot. Can't stop for a second. Okay, that should be safe. Oh my god, it's not safe. I think these guys are just gonna come down. I need to get out of this room. To the hunt.
Get after their leader, but watch your back.
Yeah, just before I get in here real quick. The Atrox, the boss in Halo Wars 2, that Master Chief would win without a doubt. Based on your other comment, I don't think Master Chief would have beaten him in the real world. But of course, you know, Master Chief can't lose. But again, I haven't played Halo Wars 2 yet. So I can't 100% comment on that. Look at the background in normal mode. And then you see like everything in remastered. Look at him fly. Banshee rocket in the face will do that.
The heretics have weapon emplacements all over the facility, Arbiter. We'll take them out one by one until we find the heretic leader.
Like, is this the bit where we go up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Like this entire game being a bitch on Legendary, this part in particular is also very hard on Legendary. Because you're attacked from basically fucking everywhere. have one Halo weapon in real life with no... Oh, wait a minute, with no Rex. I didn't see the last part of that question. Give me a sec. Look at him fly. No Rex, what would it be? You would pick the Halo 3 sniper rifle. I don't know. I think I would probably take either the Halo 1 shotgun or the Halo 1 handgun. Handgun's a bit more versatile, but the shotgun would just fuck everything up. I mean, Spartan laser's pretty serious as well. You're not gonna mess with anyone with a Spartan laser. Although those makes me wonder, is it just me and my friends that call it? Because we all called Spartan laser ever since they first came into Halo, which I believe was in Halo 3 when you could first use them. We've just called them splazers instead of Spartan lasers. I don't know if that's just us, or... I don't think I've ever seen it referenced as a splazer anywhere else. But we always just call it a splazer. They actually, now that I'm just hearing the soundtrack here, they actually made a really big deal about the soundtrack for Halo 2. They got like some really famous guitarist named Steve Vai to do like all his, he's one of those guys that can do like crazy stuff on guitar. And one of my friends is a big Steve Vai fan, so he never fucking shut up about it for years.
No sign of the heretic here or on his land. We must keep searching.
Yeah, he could have some beef with you, Arbiter, but we'll figure all that out along the course of the game. If people are pissed or if Chief has beef. It's not a bad one. Chief has beef. Oh, I thought I heard a weapon being charged up or a big cannon or something there. But you can see what I mean. You see when we attack the last platform. Just imagine all that on Legendary. I'd be dead in no time. I forget that they added the tricks in Halo 2. Makes it easy, nice and easy to dodge though.
Do you see Arbiter? More heretics have gathered there.
You're not getting away. Now, where are you saying the heretics have gathered? Of course, enemies can do tricks too, which isn't fun. Oh, nailed it. Predicting shots for the win. Halo 3, Never Forget is my favorite song. I am not specifically familiar with the individual song names. Without giving spoilers, obviously I've played it before, but just in case anyone hasn't, without giving spoilers, what number chapter does it play? Like, is it during the outro or the intro or in a certain chapter or something like that? I see you have a question there as well, Paul, about Splatoon. I'll get to that in a sec. I'm just dodging rockets here. Although I'm not a big Splatoon guy, but I know a decent amount about it, so hopefully I can help with that. I need to get out of that because I'm about to die. And I almost jumped off the ledge there. It was an old Halo 5 habit. I was playing some Halo 5 earlier, as usual. And I jumped in the air. I was jumping sideways, left again. I went to do my dash to the right. Remembered I didn't have it because it's a different game. Oh wow, that's a quick level. Completely forgot about that. Right, let's see. So I take being on either team in Splatoon, Ketchup, or Mayo on Splatfest is not your thing. No, it is not my thing. For two reasons. One, I don't play a Splatoon. And two, I don't like Ketchup and I don't like Mayo. Although, let me take that back. Let me take that back, actually, okay? Depending on the type of burger, I will put ketchup on it. I won't eat them with chips. I won't eat ketchup with chips. I won't eat ketchup with anything else on very specific burgers. But I won't eat mayo at all.
What is it?
That stench. I've smelled it before.
A stench, you say? The Banshee looks like something you got off Craigslist. Yeah, it fell apart as easy, so it was probably like advertised on Craigslist as used once. But realistically, it was used once for 4 years straight and never stopped. Oh, what do we know about the Halo games whenever we see green? Whenever we see like a sickly green like that, we know what's up. If you get a big bright neon green, it's probably something to do with the Covenant. If it's a pale sickly green though, that's a whole other story. Look what we have down there. There's actually an achievement here. I already have it, so I'm not going to go for it, but it is up there somewhere. Let me see if I can get a better look up. You see that exhaust pipe up there? The achievement is actually up there. You have to get up there using like grenade jumps and stuff like that. You have to do all these like weird. You have to grenade jump onto this pillar, or maybe jump onto it anyway. Let's try jump onto it normally. We have to go down anyway, so if we fall, it's not gonna matter. Yeah, my normal jump got me up. So you have to grenade. Let me see if I can make another one. Yeah, that's looking pretty well. So you have to grenade jump up on top of this, and then I think it's up again. And you can like jump across. And if you can get into that exhaust we look at, there's an achievement there. You know what? Let's try it anyway. I don't remember if it's grenade jump, but let's do a normal one. That was a crouch jump, but let's go one more time. Okay, you just bang your head off that and break it because it's glass.
What happened here?
Me a bad feeling about this. You always have that.
If you're ever looking for tutorials actually on how to get like specific achievements in not just Halo games but certain games, but for the purposes of this we'll use it as Halo games. There's a guy who makes great video tutorials on YouTube about how to actually do them and how to get the specific achievements.
Silence me. An Arbiter.
Personally, I use his videos as well whenever I'm going for specific awkward achievements that I don't know how to get. His name is Maka91.
Get in line.
I think his channel is called like Maka91 Productions or something like that. Maybe it's Maka91 Studios, I can't remember. That stench, I've smelled it somewhere before. Could have been my bread. It was wow. That's not very considerate, Arbiter. Of course, most Covenant weapons are fucking garbage for killing infection form flood.
I shall not soon forget this victory. Next time, need it.
Especially this one. Needler's terrible for them. Oh good, the door's open. We can go out. I don't remember where so many of the skulls are in this game, simply because the skulls in Halo 2 are only legendary. We have normal flood. So you get normal flood, sentinels, so we've got like a three-way war going on here that we have to be really careful about. The sentinel beam comes in handy though. It's a great weapon for taking out the flood. Watch, just cut them down. See how quick that killed them? Even including the misses. Well, sentinel beams are specifically designed to combat the flood, so they are anti-flood weapons. Oh, I almost shot him. Let's see what else. Okay, I can stay safe while I read this. Oh, wait a minute. I'll read whatever you said in a moment. I just have to stay alive. Do you know what happened to what's his face, the white elite Ridastat? I think his name. Do you know what happened to the other half of him? No, I don't actually. I was curious about that. I think I mentioned it in the last stream. That obviously, like, one half of his face or one half of his mouth was ripped off, and whatever happened to it. And since he's obviously a leader of a squad of some sort, he's obviously been in some sort of crazy battle or some shit.
I shall spill
Oh no, I'm out of sentinel beam.
Observe where you are moving.
Oh, there's another one right beside it. See, like, even when you look at it in old school, it's not terrible. Because they obviously redid the old ones with much higher native resolution, which is why it still looks good. And then obviously they've redone, for the remaster, they've redone all the textures and the effects and stuff, the geometry, everything. Let's see, so what, oh, hang on. He lost it during a fight with the flood, not sure how, but that's what, okay, that would make sense. Obviously, he's going to want to do anything to, you know, not get turned into a flood, even if it means losing half his face. Where are they? They're just going to drop down. I can feel. Oh no, okay, never mind. Oh, there we go. Alright, flying fuckers. Oh my god, are you serious? You need to die faster. I can't remember if they see me when I go invisible. Ah! It's turning against me, come on. What is it with games and long elevator rides? Like the bane of everyone's existence. You jump on an elevator, it's going to go on for 6 hours. You'll be attacked 800 times while you're on it. This reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 3. The infamous ladder scene. Wait, are we here? No, okay, there's still more to go. Of course Johnson is immune to the flood. He's Johnson. Johnson's a beast. He's so tough, it's classified. That's how hardcore he is. I can't tell if you're actually serious about that or not. Come on, this is one long ass ride. Like, oh, I was just about to say we're just going down, man. It's just like nothing's happening. Just for transport or story or whatever. I'm not blind. You just got on the opposite side of the guy I was killing.
I'm going to stand against you, Arbiter.
Here we go. Finally. Actually, it's pretty safe for a moment. Let me see.
Bodies. Every one is a potential vessel for the
Let's watch them fight it out. Because don't forget, these still aren't my boys. These are still the Covenant the heretics that I'm here to stop. I think the terminal is in this room.
I will go.
Oh, it's the ball sacks. Transport ball bags are back. They're better improved graphics. I think the terminal's over here. Let's go have a look real quick. Yeah, here it is. That's our terminal. Come on, drop dead. I kind of miss having Master Chief's flashlight. Where are they fighting? Oh, that's one of my guys behind me. Come on, drop down. Make yourselves easier to kill. Sword is not a great weapon against the Flood. Because it can sometimes take multiple hits with a sword to kill a normal guy. And I'm going to do something that's a bad idea. Which is, you know, slice one of the exploding ball sacks. Come on, damn little Flood. It's obviously a terrible idea to run an infection forward Flood with a sword. Yeah, I should probably go back to my beam. The beam just tears them apart as it is. If they just hurry up. Actually, there's another good choice here. I almost completely forgot about. That plasma turret. Granted, plasma weapons aren't the most effective thing in the world against the Flood, but just the sheer volume tears them down. Is that it? No. Wait, maybe it is. Checkpoint. Nope, I hear more. Oh, he just jumped into his own death. There's more of them up top. What are you doing up there, you fucking scumbag? Taking pot shots with a needler from the rafters. I can't believe that went between them. A lack of commitment to a specific target. Get away from me with that sentinel beam. Oh my god, they're getting back up. Fuck it, the door's open, we're out. Fuck it, the door's locked, we're not out. Oh no, okay, it's cycling. Here we go. It's because Dave, it's some transplants or Johnson's nerves. Okay, well that could also work.
Maintain our position. Bring the bandits close to the mine. not leaving.
It was probably explained better in one of the books. Which, of course, I haven't read. To be honest, Johnson deserves his own book, because he's just so much of a beast. Oh no! Oh!
We don't have enough troops to manage such a large infestation. Find the leader of these heretics. Kill him now!
Oh no, I'm not sentinel beam.
Hey!
Did one of the enemies stick him? Well, either way, the outcome is the same as long as he's dead. Oh, he had a needler as well, actually. I'll dual wield him. Not completely. The flood can infect him, but since he's a transplant, it's much harder to infect. Okay, that makes sense. And the flood ignore him because... Oh, okay, yeah, they want... Yeah, that makes perfect sense. They'll go for easy targets.
I see one. Do you think you hide from me?
Whoa, almost missed him. He could have hit me in the back of the head. Microphone.
Huh? Commendable, Arbiter.
I wasn't expecting to see an elite run at me with a sentinel beam of all things.
Curse you.
There he is again. They're just hiding.
Arbiter.
Good, I got him. I was hoping that some of those would have just been just outside of range. Oh no, these are flood mostly. See how it's not great for flood? On the plus side though, the needler's great for everything. Halo lore, okay, yeah, it makes sense. I never fully kept up with the outside game Halo lore,
But you will be consumed.
but I know there is a lot of it, and they've spent a lot of time putting
Where is he?
effort into it.
Stinking floodbait boxed himself in tight. We'll never break through this.
Then we shall force him out.
How?
The cable. I'm going to cut it.
I'm going to cut it.
Get everyone back to the ships.
Keith David's just a
Return to
beast.
the landing zone. The Arbiter will continue upward, cut this station loose, and scare the heretic from his hole.
The Armor's guide us.
If you've ever seen John Carpenter's The Thing, or John Carpenter's They Live,
Make my place.
you'll know Keith David. He's in a bunch of other stuff too, but that's what I know Keith David from. That and Halo 2. He's just a big badass. He's one of those people that just has like a natural. Oh my god! I was too busy trying to talk, and I got the shit kicked out of me. He's just one of those people that has a naturally authoritative voice.
The Armor's guide
Yeah, we're not gonna have a repeat of it this time.
Take my place.
You're gonna die. I get more carbine ammo, lovely. We can ignore the ball sacks. Oh, I'm running low on ammo, shit. Perfect. I was hoping he'd die there, just so I could pick up his beam. Hey, watch this. This bit has infinite enemies, so I want to try to get through it. Now, where is the sword? There is a sword. Perfect. Rip one cable. If you can see it's slightly tilting because it's just off kilter. Because one of the support cables we just ripped. There's two. Look at it, it's even more. It's even a bit of a challenge to walk.
One final cable, Arbiter.
One final cable. One cable to rule them all. Now let's not die. As we go through free fall. There's free fall right there. Look at it go in the background. Of course, look at the size of our jump now that it's fallen underneath us.
That's it. The station is in free fall.
Now that's a perfect time. They did in 343 wants to improve it, but I personally don't like Sarah Palmer, nor the current art style, or the Covenant. I miss the Halo Combat Evolved 2, 3, and Reach, as we all do.
Do not let him escape.
I still don't think that what 343 doing is bad. I just don't think it's as good. Halo 5 is very questionable, but the general way they're doing the story has severe potential for Halo 6. I do really like the Flood though. I mentioned in one of my previous videos in the Halo Combat Evolved stream when I was playing the library about why I think the Flood are some amazing enemies. I won't go into detail in it now, but because I went into detail in it in that. About why I think the Flood are such great enemies. Look at all these guys getting Halo lunged everywhere. Let's get out of here. Oh my god, that was... Okay. That was a little bit unexpected. I'm kind of biased for Spartan Sarah Palmer, by the way, because she's voiced by Jennifer Hale, and I love Jennifer Hale. Oh, my charge beats your charge. Oh, why did I try charge him though? That was a bad idea. And I think one of the cool things is the very first time you actually meet Sarah Palmer in person, she is, one of the first things she says is a reference to a Halo 1 joke, like inside joke almost. I don't think they'll bring the Flood back, because I think they want to focus on the Prometheans and like make it their own. They kind of wrote the Flood out. I know they can, you know, it's easy to retcon stuff these days, but I also think that's a joke for Halo 1 when Chief did it in the last level. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. I was thinking I could just probably run through all this stuff, but it's a little bit more involved than I remember. Then again, this is Halo 2. You know, the fucking hardest Halo game, no matter what difficulty you're playing it on. Especially on Legendary, but even in general, Halo 2 is just slightly harder. Which is one of the reasons why I think Halo 3 is actually so easy, even on Legendary. It's like they realized they fucked up with Halo 2 and made it too hard. So they just dialed it, overcompensated and dialed it back. See how much I can just... Whoa! What the hell? There was... I could have sworn I had loads of health. I didn't hear my health beeping. Right, we're going invisible. We're going to try to run through as much of it as we can. Let's see. Being ignored. Okay, our stealth is off. Let's get out of this place as quick as possible. Because the terminal is... I can't remember the terminal. I don't think the terminal is still there on the way back. Let's get out of here. What wall am I facing? Damn Halo lunge put me in a corner. Going invisible again. This also gives us the perfect safety net. Get our shield back. Yeah, exactly, the mall, like Chief.
Arbiter.
When he crashes it at the start.
I'd rather die by your hand than let the prophets lead me to slaughter. Who has taught you these lies?
You don't want to pick a fight with the Arbiter there, Ray.
Oracle.
Hello, I am 343 Guilty Spark. I am the monitor of installation.
343 Guilty Spark.
Ask the Oracle about Halo. How they would sacrifice us all for nothing.
More questions? Splendid. I would be happy to assist you.
And when you think about it, what 343 Guilty Spark knows and all his information on the installation of Halo, and what he would have told this so-called heretic, it makes sense that he's not really a heretic. He's just going against their so-called Great Journey religion, which is a load of bullshit. And of course, they brand him a heretic and try to kill him for not wanting the elders to wipe out. Oh fuck! I was too busy talking to wipe out the. To wipe out the damn race. That was easy. And that, my friends, is how you properly take out a heretic.
No choice, Holy Oracle. This heretic imperiled the Great Journey.
Oracle, Great Journey. Why do you meddlers insist on using such inaccurate verbiage?
Such inaccurate terms.
That is the Oracle. So it is. Come, we are leaving this system.
Delta Halo. So the brutes came in, interfered, because we all know they're working for the hand of the Covenant, or the hand of the elders at this point. So they came in to make sure that 343 Guilty Spark can't, well, I won't say infect, can't inform and educate others to what Halo actually is. None of this damn Great Journey shit. We've seen Halo Combat Evolved. We know what Halo actually is.
Report! Both engine cores have spun to zero. We're drifting. Archer pods are cold. I'll need to rekey the system.
Do it and find out where we are. Sorry for
Good
the
old
quick
Miranda
jump, Sergeant.
Keys.
You in one piece?
I'm good. Chief?
We're fine.
We're fine.
There's an object coming into view now.
That Cortana sass though.
Cortana, what exactly am I looking at?
You don't mess with blue ladies.
Another Halo.
Say what?
So this is what my father found. I thought Halo was some sort of super weapon. It is. If activated, this ring will cause destruction on a galactic scale. I want all the information you've got on the first Halo. Schematic, topography, whatever. I don't care if I have the clearance or not. Yes, ma'am. Where's our target?
The enemy ship has stopped above the ring.
I don't care if I have the clearance or not.
Right over it.
Perfect. Given
Then
what we
again,
know about this ring, it's even more important that we capture the
I'm
prophet.
sure
Find out why he came to Earth.
as a ship's captain, she has clearance for that.
Hard drop. Secure landing zone. Sergeant, load up 2 flights of Pelicans and follow them in.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
This is cool. Watch this.
Fight, I'm going to keep a low profile. Once you leave the ship, you're on your own.
Understood.
Over the target.
It's like an
Hang on.
what's the way we'll say it? It's like an unspoken acknowledgement to each other of like good luck out there, or you know, kick ass, just without actually saying it. Johnson knocks twice, Chief knocks back. This isn't the music.
Mind the bump.
And no, I don't think we'll see a Halo 3 anniversary Ray. Because the Halo 3 anniversary is, I think it's this year, or maybe it was last year. But I don't think we'll actually see a remaster. A proper, full remaster. For the simple reason is, when you look at the graphics in Halo 3 remastered in the Master Chief Collection, they're actually pretty damn good.
Could we possibly make any more noise?
Hell yeah, we could, Cortana.
Neutralize those turrets.
Like when you go to the old school graphics like this, sure they look decent. But when you look at how the Halo 3 remaster is done in this, it looks much better than this. So I mean, if they do fully remaster it, give me a second. I'm gonna kill these enemies. I need to get in cover. Yeah, if they do fully remaster it,
Pelicans are right behind us.
sure, it will look good and it will play pretty good. But at the same time, Halo 3 in this collection actually looks good enough that I would be surprised if we got a remaster. And like I said, not to mention, the anniversary is already up at this point. Quick little tap in the back of the head. I think there's another one here with more ammo somewhere. That could have been it.
There you are.
There's actually a really weird achievement just up around the corner.
Artillery disabled, Sergeant.
I might try get it again. I already have it, but I might try get it again.
Approach. Hang tight.
Just because it's so weird to actually, it would be nice to show. Yeah, it's a good topic to talk about for Halo 3. It's in a really weird position that the remastered version on this is good enough because it's a 360 game. Because what they've been able to do is, I don't know how much you know about making games, but what they do is when they're making the artwork and the textures and all for games, they don't just make them at whatever texture and whatever resolution they're going to use, because that's really hard. They have to make such a small texture. what they do is they actually make them on PCs at really high resolutions because it's really easy to make high quality textures, and then they shrink them down to fit on the Xbox or the PlayStation or whatever console it is they're going to use. So what they were able to do for the Halo 3 remaster, or the Halo 3 anniversary in this, is they were able to just automatically take the existing higher quality textures and just use those. Which is why it still looks pretty damn good. A couple of days from now, when we move on to Halo 3, we'll actually see that. Because I think Halo 3 looks really good in the... Oh, you little fuckers.
That bad on purpose.
Wow, he just fucking threw shade all over me. Not that bad on purpose, it was just an itchy trigger finger. Coupled with a little bit of a surprise. I'm still convinced there's another one here somewhere that has more ammo for this. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. More phantoms dropping in. Let's see. Yes, I will play ODST as well. I'll probably play ODST after Halo 3 and then move on to Halo 4. You say you like the campaign. Is that the campaign of Halo 3 or of ODST? Wow, he dropped down with that shot just ready to go for me. Aiming a little bit high here. Oh, please tell me that didn't stick me. Oh, he's got a sword. I'm stuck in a wall. Oh, thank God. Right, get everything reloaded and let's go. I mean, I thought the ODST campaign was okay. I remember not liking it back in the day, strictly because, well, you know, we wanted a big full-on Master Chief ODS or Master Chief Halo style, not what we got in ODST.
Hold here until the Pelican arrives, Chief.
But you have to remember that ODST was originally planned to be DLC, but they released it as a full-on game. And the soundtrack is amazing, and yes, that is definitely true. The soundtrack for ODST is very, very underrated. It's a really, really good, like, somber, almost blues-style soundtrack.
I got a good view coming in. There's a big building in the
Here's my crew coming in now.
I saw it too. It looked like a temple. If I were a megalomaniac, and I'm not...
Yeah, sure you're not, Cortana. But yeah, big thing to note is why I'm such... I suppose you call it, like, I'm a little bit biased towards the soundtrack of ODST, because I really enjoy that style of soundtrack. I'm a big fan of an anime called Cowboy Bebop. Probably my favorite anime. And that has a very, like, somber, jazzy, blues style soundtrack. Come on, someone else jump in the passenger seat. But yeah, is this guy gonna jump in? But all the Bungie game soundtracks, or all the Bungie Halo game soundtracks are brilliant as it is. Having said that, Halo 4 and to an extent Halo 5, the soundtrack is also pretty damn good. It's not like they're bad.
Whoa. It's like a postcard.
Yeah, save a big blue nutsack. That's pretty much it.
Ass in outer space. Wish you were here.
I heard that, jackass.
I heard that, jackass. Now, let me see if I can do this. This is... I think I need a ghost to do this, actually. No, you know what? Let's try it on full. It involves like crouch jumps and all sorts of weird stuff. Oh, yeah, I might need a ghost for it. Yeah, I probably need a ghost for it. So, real quick, before we move along and die somewhere inadvertently, we have to get out there. That's where our achievement is. So you could probably do it with a grenade jump, but I'm gonna get a ghost because there's one up ahead, and then we'll come back and try it. And the reason why you do it in old school graphics is because the geometry is different. So you may think you're about, especially out in really weird, awkward, out of the way places that you're not supposed to be. So like, you could be walking where you think you're about to be on a normal platform and safe in new graphics, and then you just fall through the ground because it's not actually there.
This structure.
We'll kill these guys.
Race on the far side!
Get a ghost. Actually, we won't even kill him, you know, we just jump straight into the raid. There is a really weird, out-of-the-way achievement in a... oh, what the hell, it killed me? I think it was the raid. There's an achievement out in some, like, really weird, out-of-the-way place that we're gonna go and try get. I already have it, but it'd be nice to show it off on camera. Like, show off actually getting it and how weird and out-of-the-way it is. We're gonna go back to old graphics because, like I said, we need to keep with the old actual geometry.
Where'd you get the ride, sir? Well, let me know when I should start trying.
There we go. And here's the really weird bit. You have to basically boost up here, which can be awkward to do because your ghost likes to flip over. Yeah, here we are. We're up. You have to be really careful up here as well, because if you go in the wrong place, you just automatically die. It counts you as like falling out of the level. Okay, where are we? Oh, no, we need to boost up this way. Really awkward position. You also can't, you don't want to fall too fast either, because if you fall too fast or too far, it puts you into the death animation and you're just fucked. So like, as a comparison, like look, I'm floating. See, because the game actually follows the old geometry, not the new stuff, especially in weird out of the way places. I have to get down there without delaying. Oh my god, this is going to be a stretch. Am I holding? I'm holding back as hard as I can. See? Dead animation. What you really need to do is basically I should have probably went down backwards and boosted as I was falling too fast. So the game like counted me as, say, you know, falling from a ridiculously high ledge and gaining so much speed and momentum I just died. It's all good. We do it this time though. We do it nice and quickly. It's kind of funny because when I get out there, I'll need to kill myself anyway, because you can't get back up. Well, I'm 99% sure you can't get back up, and in the 1% chance that you can get back up, it just takes so long to get back up. So let's see, we're gonna try stay a little bit lower along the cliff so that we don't have as far to fall. And yes, we are going to go down the cliff backwards this time. Might not work though. Especially considering I can't see where I'm falling. Okay, wait, we're looking good. I think we have it. Let's see. Fuck, people back then would do that. Yeah, people doing crazy shit to even find this out. So here is our achievement in a really weird, out-of-the-way place. You also have to be really careful coming up to the edge because you don't want to boost off. Pretty sure it's right down here at the edge, right at the very tip. Like, look how much of a weird, out-of-the-way place we are from the actual level. Oh, it's not here because I've already picked it up. Well, the achievement is actually here. It's like a, I think it's a, an elite or a Master Chief doll, just like sitting down here on the ground. But apparently it's not here for me because I already have it. So let's try to get back as quick as we can. Actually, you know what? We're just going to kill ourselves. So we can just get back as quick as possible and continue on with the level. Now, here we are. We're going to continue with the actual gameplay. Take out the turrets first. And the ghost. All the while dodging the rage shooting at us from the opposite side.
Let's get ready, people!
Oh, that was landed awful close.
That's what I call a team effort!
Take him down. They should be safe there. I don't think they can be got at that angle. But even if they can, they're only our grunts. We don't need to worry too much about them. The terminal is actually in this room. This is the terminal right here. So you just pick up the terminal, and that's it. Extend the bridge. Now weave a way across.
Good, bridge is down. Now help us bridge.
Roger that. Bombers on the way.
Remember, Johnson knows what the lady's like. So he's bringing in the heavy artillery for us. In the meantime, those guys can continue on with their...
I've been listening to you since the landing. So far, it's the standard.
Where are we? Here we are. Oh, I know what the lady's like. Prophet of Truth sounds so soothing. Prophets, that's what I was trying to think earlier. I called them elders earlier. I couldn't remember their exact names. You'll have to excuse me, it's like 6 AM here, so... This tank feels like it's moving so damn slow. This is also a nightmare on Legendary because stuff comes out of everywhere. See? I look away for a split second. Banshees are on my arse. Ghosts are in my face. See, I feel like a nerd for knowing all this stuff. To be honest, I should have known it. I just couldn't picture it because of... I'm really tired. Because it's so early and I've been up all night. It's like the Prophet of Regret in the cutscene from last stream. It's like, dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret invading Earth. and we regret that we just got a raggedy-ass fleet blown up by the Marines. Hoorah! No. Referencing the Prophet. I mean, hell, if you check out some of the stuff that I was talking about in Halo 1, it was just some of the really abstract Halo lore. So, I mean, clearly we're here because of Halo. It doesn't matter if we're Halo nerds because of it. We're here because we love it, and that's why we do it. That's it blew up and did some damage. My tank is on fire. But it's summertime here and I have nothing much to do, and like I said before, Halo lore is actually interesting. Yeah, it's summer. Not many new games out for the moment. But I just felt like I'd sit down and play Halo. Put it on the internet. If anyone else wants to watch it, anyone else wants to talk shit while we're doing it.
Got another contact.
Fair enough. If they don't, fair enough. I still get to play Halo. Like, I don't consider myself a streamer or anything like that, but one thing I have noticed is that during the downtime of summer, because there's no new games out and stuff like that, people who are like big streamers and regular streamers and stuff, I noticed that they'll do like old style playthroughs and stuff. Not so much retro games, but just like non-current games. Not me, I'll just play whatever I want, whenever I want. If I feel like playing Halo, I'll feel like playing Halo. Oh, what is shooting in yours? Even the feedback on the tank shells isn't as good as Halo 1.
Go on then, take them down.
Is that all of them? No, there's more coming up here. I'm too close, I can't aim down at them. I think that, no, it's not everything yet. This stuff's also rock hard on Legendary.
Surrender or die.
As I'll say a million times, like the rest of the game. But here much more, because you just can't aim downwards. At least all the time. You got fuckers off on turrets in the distance and shit, just ripping you apart.
Careful! We're coming up to another structure!
This is a decent length level, so just... finish the stream after this level. Like, it's really late and stuff here, so... and I consider it's a really long level. Everywhere. Where's this endless army of ghosts coming from? It feels like the explosive radius of the shells in this one has been significantly decreased. Shield back. And real quick as well, let's see. Halo Combat evolved with so many OP guns that was balanced. The pistol you can kill from... Yeah, that's true. It's one of the reasons I like the pistol in that game so much. It's just so useful and so versatile. I mean, hell, if you used it properly, you could kill a hunter in one shot. shotgun that can kill you with 1 or 2 shots at a good distance yet. Also true. Again, that's why I was talking. One of the main reasons I've been saying that the Halo 1 shotgun is a beast. I overshot that throw. Yeah, the assault rifle was basically a mini LMG. Yeah, pretty much. Damn good weapon. One of the reasons so many people were upset when they removed it when Halo 2 first launched. Oh, what shooting me? Some guy got back on the turret. Are you serious? I think I overshot him with the first grenade and I undershot him with the second grenade. God, I have no ammo.
They're all pouring out of the middle. Let's get in there.
Pouring out of the middle, you say? Not if I have anything to say about it, Cortana.
Inbound. Let's clear a landing zone.
Is someone behind me? Oh, he beat me down! Thank God I got a checkpoint right there, but he beat me down.
They're all pouring out of the middle. Let's get in there.
Yeah, the fucking blast radius of the rocket launcher. That's pretty much what I was saying a minute ago.
Pelican inbound. Let's clear a landing.
Okay, I thought I had a couple of bullets in it at least. Okay, let's hope I can survive the fall. Yeah, I'm fine. Never better. It was but a flesh wound. Now we need to get back up there. Tear shit down. What I would love is if something down here had a carbine. It's not looking likely though. I could always get in the tank and just lure stuff back. Oh, they did drop it. Lovely. I could have sworn they only dropped it when you come back out. Just trying to use up as much sniper rifle ammo as quick as possible. Come on, stand out. There we go.
That rifle, sir.
Rocket launcher, eh? Well, you know what? I'm not going to use rocket launcher. I'm going to go with the dual wheel SMGs. It's funny, back in the day, one of my friend's younger brothers, he didn't know SMGs were actually short for submachine guns. And he thought they were actually called SMIGs.
On me, Marines.
Yeah, we had a good laugh at his SMIG incident. Pretty much made fun of him for years over it. And a Warthog that won't blow up, yeah. That was the nice thing about Halo 1. Vehicles that didn't blow up. Wow, I don't have enough ammo. Oh, he just murked him. Point blank range with a sniper rifle.
Was that supposed to be funny?
I'm gonna go back and get that rocket launcher. See what it looks like in old graphics. Still not terrible. It's just because it's naturally high resolution. Even if the texture detail isn't great and the textures aren't fantastic, they're still just really high quality, or well, high resolution textures. Look at the size of the rocket launcher. It takes up nearly half the screen.
Get on out here so I can sight on
Actually, I think we're close to the end of the level on this one. Sneak around on the right, flank them. Okay, apparently that's not working because they're throwing explosives and shit my way. Got the Prophet's damn chance. We'll shut that up pretty soon. That's the nice thing about the precision weapons. When you come up against a jackal with a shield, you can either shoot them in the feet or shoot them through that. I can't even get words for how that just happened. I'm pretty sure that didn't hit the tree. I'll have to re-watch it on the stream later, but before we go up, let me see here. The same naming guns differently. The Smigs, yeah. What was your? I used to call the Magnum man gun. Okay, so that was your one then. It's just one of those things. Like
I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Where is he? I think I hear an enemy somewhere. There he is.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, sometimes you just, because you don't hear it in a, you don't hear it said. You just come up in your mind with some way to pronounce it. And we've all done it. We've all done crazy ones. Not just for guns, but items, names, places, all sorts of crazy stuff. Off the rock, through the bush, nothing but jackal. That sucks. I could have sworn this part was in Halo 3.
Such nice places.
Yes, Cortana, I do take you to such nice places.
Oh, we got him now.
Oh, look at him, he tripped.
I lost it.
By which I mean he got wrecked by me.
Man, you just aren't that good.
Good music though.
Hope you plan to back that up.
I don't really like sniping from there. I usually just like to get going and kick the shit out of everything close range. Although that bit is an absolute nightmare on Legendary because of how fast snipers can get a beat on you and don't miss and kill you in one hit. Fucking boogers. There's a drop of UNSC weapons out there. Hopefully there's a battle rifle there at least. And there is. Oh, I swapped it for the wrong weapon.
Sniper down.
I'd rather keep 2 precision rifle style weapons than a rocket launcher. That was some destruction. Problem is I don't think I got any kills out of it because I'm pretty sure Michelle Rodriguez there killed them all before I did. And yes, that actually is Michelle Rodriguez. Not just some crazy association because she's a badass chick. I love Michelle Rodriguez. Not only is she a badass, but she's also hot.
Good. Still no word about in amber clad on the Covenant battle net.
Oh, almost dropped off the edge there.
The Covenant know we made landfall, but they don't seem to consider us a very serious threat. Boy, are they in for a big surprise.
I'm not going to bother picking a handgun. These will do just nicely. This is actually the end of the level, if I remember correctly.
Watch yourself. Honor guards.
Oh no, don't charge me. Yeah, there we go.
For us.
Boom. Get stuck, both of you.
The demon is hit.
Was that tree? No, I think I still hear him. Let's bounce a grenade out. Let's try the other side. Well, maybe we did get him. I know you're up there. Oh yeah, you would come out when I'm reloading, wouldn't you? Is that it? Yes, that's it. We'll watch the cutscene at the start of this one, and then we'll finish it up just there. We made some decent progress. What's that, 3? Maybe 4 levels? There was the 2 Arbiter ones. And this one. Okay, so yeah, 3 levels. Pretty decent. I can't complain. Coming back off a little bit of an illness, as well as streaming especially late.
That's what I thought he said.
That's what I thought he said.
Of Regret is planning to activate Halo.
Are you sure?
I shall light this holy ring, release
It's cool how she can just do that.
and burn a path into the divine beyond.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
We've got a problem.
So I hear. But from what I understand, the Prophet will need an
I
object.
have an achievement of
the
some
index,
sort. Or not
to
an
activate
achievement, a
the
message.
ring. I've located a library similar to the one you found on the first Halo. If the rings work the same way, the index should be inside.
I'll bet the Covenant are thinking the exact
I have no idea who 5 Adam actually is, so we'll find out after
Men,
this.
and meet me at the library.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll secure the index, Chief. You take out the Prophet. He's given us all the intel we need.
Right, that's the end of that level. So let's back out. That's our Halo 2 for the night done. We'll wind down with a little 2 or 3 minute chat before I finish it up. I'm going to check that message as well. That's very strange. I can't remember the last time I've actually got a message on the Xbox. So let's see. Okay, so apparently someone is just saying hi hun to me. Type faster with the Xbox app. No, let's not show this again. Well, I have no idea who that is, so delete. And that's it for there. Real quick before we go any further, or before we back out and quit out, I want to see what Halo 2 achievements we're missing, or what we have, or what we don't. There's a lot of them in Halo 2, I know that much. Since Halo 2 Anniversary was the big focus... Actually, let me take my headset off. Since Halo 2 was the big focus of the Master Chief Collection, they went above and beyond for that. Like, they're all the skull ones, they're all the legendary skulls. I haven't got all them yet. Tons of really awkward ones that we saw in the city levels yesterday. A couple of others that I haven't... I've never moved on to Halo 2 for them yet, so... that's why there's so many unfinished ones. When you look at my Halo 1, there's only, I think, maybe 4 missing. Versus Halo 5, or Halo 2, there's clearly loads. Mainly because when I did the Legendary playthrough, I didn't get the skulls. Except for one of them. I picked one of them up by accident. Or, well, I stumbled upon one, I should say, rather than picked it up by accident. Let's see. Leading up to the new Xbox, could you do a video overview of having your Xbox One? What do you mean by that, Paul? Would you mean like my experience with Xbox One from day one launch up to Xbox One X? Or like what do you mean? What would you be looking for in a video like that, basically? I was planning on doing something similar like it. So this may broaden the scope of the video. For the simple reason is, you know, naturally when a new console comes out, even if it's a new mid-generation refresh like these, I know I didn't really do one about the PlayStation 4 Pro, at least coming up to it, even though PS4 was my main platform of console up to that point. But I don't know, maybe when it comes to the Xbox One X. I am getting an Xbox One X, so it'll be interesting in that front. But we'll, yeah, and the pros and cons, yeah, that's pretty much, that's a little bit on track with what I was kind of going to do when it came to an Xbox One video for pre-Xbox One X release. What I was going to do was I was mostly just going to talk about my experience with the Xbox One and how, I don't know what's the best way to say it, because it always sounds overly negative whatever way you word it. Yeah, go for it, Nugget. I'm still going to be here talking for a few minutes, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I want to talk about the Xbox One in regards to its lifespan, the pros and cons, the features, the omissions, and how it performed and how its public perception is of the Xbox One ever since its release, and all the way up to the Xbox One X. So that's something you can look forward to. I've still got, I mean, it's not out till the start of November, so I've still got some time to sum up everything I plan on doing for it. And let's see, why are there still elites in Halo 4? Well, there's still elites in Halo 4 because the Covenant is still around. The Covenant is not disbanded, the Covenant race is not extinct, so there's still elites in Halo 4. They actually almost explain it to you at the end of the first level of Halo 4 as well. If you haven't seen that, stick around for about, let's see, over the course of Halo 2 and Halo 3 and ODST, stick around for about 2 weeks and you'll see that specific level and that specific explanation. But yeah, the Covenant is still around in Halo 4. The Covenant is still around in Halo 5. But it's, yeah, they're not gone anywhere. It's only the Flood that's extinct. How much gigabyte is the Master Chief? It's actually huge. Let's go back and look at it actually. But the Master Chief Collection is huge. It's like 70 or 90 gigabyte. I don't even remember how to check the individual size of stuff, but we'll look at like statistics and all that. Manage game, it should be in here. Yeah, so there you go. The Master Chief Collection itself is 61.8 gigabyte. And ODST is 7.6 gigabyte. Sorry, 61.6 gigabyte, not 61.8. So yeah, it's a pretty sizable chunk. I'm pretty sure Halo 5 is bigger actually. Let's go check. I think Halo 5 is bigger. Yeah, Halo 5 is bigger. Like, look at this. Halo 5 basically takes up 20% of my Xbox. It's even more because I have a day one edition Xbox. I got it the night it came out at midnight that time. And the thing about it is, because it's a 500 gigabyte Xbox, you don't get all 500 gigabytes. I think you only get like 384 gigabytes. You lose a little bit of it because of the formatting of hard drives and how that works. And you also lose a decent, like 100 gig of the Xbox because of how the operating system is, which is a bit crazy because your 500 gig Xbox is only like 380 something gigabyte. And now Halo 5 is 97.8 gigabyte. And as you can see, my Xbox is 82.8% used. I've actually had that as high as 99.9% used. I had less than 1 gigabyte free. So yeah, it's pretty crazy when it comes to that. If you get the new Xbox, the storage needs will be huge. Yeah, probably. They probably will be massive. I'm okay with that, to be honest, because I'm a PC gamer at heart. My primary platform is PC. And I'm used to these games being huge because of massive high quality textures, much higher quality, higher resolution than the consoles. So I'm used to that. Like, let me give you a perfect example. Is Fallout 4 on PC with all the DLC is only something like 28 or 32 gigabytes. Now, Fallout 4 is not an exceptionally graphical game. It's not a pushing the boundaries of graphics, even on PC. But there's an ultra high quality texture pack, official from Bethesda, on PC that is 52 gigabytes just for the texture pack. So you need like 28 or 30 gig for the game, and then 52 gigabytes just for the texture pack. So I'm used to high quality, high storage needs on PC. So when it comes to consoles, I'm okay with that and I'm used to it. Let's see. And yes, since I'm getting an Xbox One X, it is a 1 terabyte version, which actually is a little bit underwhelming. I was hoping it would be at least 2 terabytes, sorry. 2 gigabyte wouldn't do shit. And yeah, in PC version, I'd assume that the textures would probably be even higher quality for Master Chief Collection. So, or even, not Master Chief, but Halo 5. So yeah, it would probably be even bigger. And yes, my Essential Connect camera, that thing was so good. I used it for a week, if even a week. And yeah, well, you've seen the video. You know how that went anyway. But that's it as far as Halo goes. I'm going to leave it there for the moment. I'll stream back more tomorrow or the day after. Probably tomorrow, to be honest. I'm feeling a lot better and I don't feel as sick. I should be perfectly fine tomorrow. And I'll be completely... I probably won't finish Halo 2 tomorrow. A lot of levels in Halo 2. But it'll probably be the day after. And let's see. One quick comment before I end it here. If I can afford gaming stuff, I'm just getting a laptop that is big storage to store stuff. And I only play Halo CE, assuming custom edition. And some GTA games, not GTA 5. And probably Roblox. Probably Halo 2 Vista. Good luck finding a proper working copy of Halo 2 on Games for Windows Live. It's very hard to get going these days, even if you pirate it, which isn't the easiest thing to do for that specific game, because that game is done in a really weird way. And how is voice control on Kinect? Voice control on Kinect does not work for me, because if you Kinect does not support the Irish accent. So even if I can't actually voice command it with that, or at least last time I checked I couldn't. And yeah, if I change it to my English, if I change the location and the Kinect language to England rather than Ireland, it works ever so slightly, but in a really weird way, because I have to speak differently and it doesn't always listen to the variance on what it's expecting and what's actually coming out from my accent. Anyway, that's enough of the extra chat and the extra downtime and all at the end of this Halo 2 stream. Once again, thanks for everyone for showing up. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay, or me, or both, or neither, whatever. Thanks for coming up, and it just made the entire playthrough even more fun, because otherwise I'd just be sitting here in silence playing Halo 2 by myself, and this makes it more fun. So you'll see me on the next one, probably tomorrow, where we continue on Halo 2 in the Master Chief Collection. Peace out everyone, and I'll see you then.